Hello there. Again, if you're watching this video, chances are you're going to get 100 on your Google form. So good for you for tuning in today. So day 3, we're going to be taking a look today again in the free response book, page 118. My cat's being fed in the background. You might hear that noise. So we're going to be using this graph and this chart. So it's almost like this graph is a map. We're going to find locations of different trees on this map using these points and the names of the trees. So it says, number 1, where is the birch tree located? So B is for birch, thankfully. There's B. So we're going to write down the coordinates for that. The birch tree is at 2 to the right, up 7. So the ordered pair or the coordinates are 2, 7. Number 2, what is the x coordinate for the cedar tree? So C for cedar. We're looking for the x coordinate. How far to the right do we have to travel? We have to travel over 5 units. So the x coordinate is 5. Write a true statement about the birch and duck oak trees. So the birch, B, and D, B and D. B and D. So think about this. We could say a couple of different things about this. We could say B and D, or the birch and the oak trees, are 7 units away from the x-axis. Or we could say the birch and the duck oak tree both have the same y coordinate. They both have 7 as a y coordinate. So you're going to jot down something like that, and then on your Google form, you'll find the statement that most closely matches what you wrote. Number 4, which tree is closest to 1, 4? Closest to 1, 4. It didn't say on 1, 4. So if we go over 1 and up 4, which tree is closest to that? I would argue that the tree that's closest to that is the aspen tree. Point A stands for aspen. Okay, let's look at number 5. Number 5 is a review question. It says Zoe used a ribbon that was 13 and 2/5 centimeters. Allie used one that was 7 and 2/3 centimeters less than Zoe's ribbon. So how many centimeters was Allie's ribbon? So we're comparing the length of the two, and we're going to do that by subtracting. So we'll put the larger number on top because you always do that when you subtract. 13 is larger than 7. And if you remember earlier in the year, and we did our work with fractions, we have to find common denominators whenever we're subtracting or adding fractions. So we have 2/5 and we have 2/3. Well, both 5 and 3 are factors of 15. So we can make our 2/5 into 15ths. 5 times 3 is 15, so I'd have to multiply this times 3/3 to keep my fractions equivalent. 2 times 3 is 6. 3 times 5 is 15, so I'd have to multiply this times 5/5 to get an equivalent fraction of 10 15ths. Right away, hopefully you're remembering or you're noticing that you cannot subtract these the way they are because you can't subtract 10 from 6. So we're going to have to go do some regrouping, and we're going to take 15 15ths over from this 1 here. And now we'd have a total of 21 15ths. Now I have plenty of 15ths to subtract. So 21 minus 10, that's 11. 11 15ths. And now I'm going to subtract 12 minus 7 because I put that 1 whole over here. We just took that and moved it over there. Okay, so 12 minus 7 is 5. So then my answer would be Allie's ribbon is 5 and 11/15 centimeters long. Okay, check back to day 4 for the next Argo lesson.